really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hunter,
Hey, Ray Ray.
I know this is a bad time.
What's up,
Can I
man?
have a word with you?
Of course. What's up?
This isn't really easy for me to say, but with everything that's been going on Raw, I've reached my breaking point. With everything that's happening with Dominic, I just don't see a way moving forward. Hunter, I won't fight my son, not even when he's at his worst. Yelling in my face, taunting me to fight him, you know how I feel?
Can't imagine.
I still see that little boy that used to sit on my lap. He used to bounce around. I would fall asleep on my shoulders. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. You know I love WWE. This is my home. But I wanted to come to you tonight and look you in the eyes to tell you. I quit.
Yeah. Now, I can't imagine what you're going through, Ray, but there's got to be another way here. Come on, let's just talk about this for a minute. See if we can come up with another solution. You can't, man. Come on, 5 minutes. Just let me think about this. Come on.